Hey, welcome to the 5 o'clock Somewhere News. My name is Adam Burke. I'm going to make you a delicious cocktail and talk about the news, because once you hear that news, you're going to need a drink. Today's cocktail, especially for Valentine's Day, is something called a rose-colored glass. Thanks to liquor.com for the recipe for this one. This recipe will be enough to make 2 drinks for you to share with that special someone, or just drink both of them. I mean, no judgment, man. Take a cocktail shaker, half an ounce Angostura bitters. At the second impeachment trial of the 45th president, Senate Democrats fell short of the 2/3 majority required to convict him, with the final tally at 57 to 43, or as I'm sure he calls it, a landslide victory. While Democratic impeachment managers constructed a detailed case full of timelines and new video and witness statements, Republican senators were more swayed by the defense's counter-argument of nuh-uh. The shortest impeachment trial in US history was kicked off on Tuesday with a long, meandering, and incomprehensible speech by lead defense attorney Bruce Castor. Because when that guy represents his client, he really represents his client. There were early signs that the Democrats' case wasn't going to convince many Republicans, such as the second day when many were seen doodling or hunched over their desks. To be fair, it is hard to sit up straight when you haven't got a spine. House impeachment managers took 16 hours to make their case with an intricate web of evidence, while the defense team took less than 3. It was like a science fair where one person shows up with a fully working animatronic Ben Franklin and the other guy can't even
in my office in Philadelphia.
Say Philadelphia properly. In a statement after the vote, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said there was, quote, no question that the president was practically and morally responsible for provoking the events of the day, despite the fact that McConnell had voted to acquit. Yeah, because Mitch McConnell's moral compass is like that compass from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like it's all dark and cursed, and he doesn't even really know how to use it or where it's going to lead, but we're definitely going to wind up with a bunch of dead people and evil money at the end. Then 1.5 ounces fresh squeezed lemon juice. Then 2 ounces simple syrup, which is just equal parts sugar and water. Then add some ice to your shaker. And give all that a good shake. Shortly after Disney fired Gina Carano from The Mandalorian because of a series of controversial tweets she made, the actor has already been signed up to appear in a film produced by the Daily Wire's Ben Shapiro. I mean, come on, hasn't she been punished enough? Among the problematic tweets was one where Carano appeared to mock transgender people, which is kind of ironic because if Carano did identify as a man, she could have had a good 30-year career in showbiz being a total asshole before anyone held her accountable. Some people have pointed to possible hypocrisy by Disney, given that lead actor Pedro Pascal has posted multiple tweets in which he compared Republicans to Nazis. But that situation is totally different. I mean, how could you possibly recast the role of the guy who never takes his helmet off? Look, I will say this. If you absolutely have to make a facile, pointless, and dumb comparison between the Jewish people and something else, first of all, you absolutely don't have to do that. It's very easy to not do that. But if you really can't stop yourself, Gina Carano, maybe consider comparing the Jews to something more innocuous and closer to home. Like, oh, I don't know, the Jedi. I mean, ancient religion, constantly in strife, wandering through the desert, Jediism, Judaism, lots of gabardine. This is basically 1/3 of a menorah. That guy's basically Rabbi Wan Kenobi. Then strain that into your coupe glasses. Then top off your mixture with rosé sparkling wine. Liquor.com recommends a particular French rosé sparkling wine. I've gone with some Spanish cava, which I think works pretty well. A new study shows that scientists have taught pigs how to play video games by rewarding them with a food pellet when they use a joystick to hit a target, which I guess explains all those chat messages I've been getting on Call of Duty lately. I, for one, am excited about this research. If a scientist can teach a pig how to play video games, maybe they can teach me how to stop. Seriously, I've played like 300 hours of Assassin's Creed during this pandemic, and I haven't even got a mulched up ball of cabbage out of the deal. What's really going to upset me is when I see video of the pig having enough self-control to turn the game off and be like, well, that's enough of that. Let's get these taxes finished. For an extra Valentine's touch, you can garnish this with rose petals if you want. That's a rose-colored glass. And this has been the 5 o'clock Summer News. Cheers.